You are locked in to the new era of London's channel. You remember phase one, it's kind of inconsistent. Remember it's kind of in and out, but it's a new style. 2020, I guess we're all locked down. Before I get top of today's video, you may realize the speed kind of explains it all though. I'm getting to a sponsor. Just remember, have a response to yourself. Bit of a drink. Yeah, let's kick it all off now. Where it all came from. My dreams and aspirations, how I feel. Yeah, have you ever felt the fall and feel like all your dreams were gone away and you feel like you just waiting for the next sunny day where you were out of work and I guess you no longer felt like you were kind of stuck out. I don't want to feel a slave, but it feels like I'm kind of incriminated in this lifestyle, and I guess they were trying to say I had a way out, but not really. I tell you, well, man, you serious? I'm like, yes. To you, what are you delirious? So many people are stuck, got to get some education and get a job, and that's the way gotta live the life. Man, it ain't really true. If you feel like there's real inside of you, there's something you think you really give out to the world, and I go spiritual or go give it a 12. But then, are they really praying for me? Are they just praying for me just to go and get a degree after get a few A, B's, and C's and go out and live the rest of my life on a 40-year degree? Yeah. Is that what they really wanted from me now? I tell you what, man, I'm feeling like they just don't see me, kind of see the real light. Tell you what, man, trying to take cars, take flight. Spend money in the nightclubs and alcohol. Tell you what, I'm not involved. Don't check me into the net. I tell you what, I'm getting to something kind of quick, but yeah. I'm just trying to get out, I'm trying to break out the box. Like Ronnie said to you, what we gotta break a lot and cut it off until this life's not enough for me. And that's why I'm back on YouTube to prove it out to me and you and everyone viewing this. I realize that a dude like me can break out and tell you what, how we're going to change the world, change my life. Yeah, it's a sacrifice, but I tell you what, I'd rather do that and know if I go down fighting, I didn't just let it take it, man. People just wanting to break it down. Yeah, I'm be back. If you like the intro, give it a like. Let's go. Make sure you subscribe. You hear about me for the first time. We gon' rock the boat today. We gon' rock the boat today. We gon' rock the boat today. Hey, we are back. Hey, I am so happy to say that we are back. We are back recording in the home place, the home room, the holy and nothing, man. This room is the nothing. We are underachieving right now. We are ready to put that right. So let's get into the topic today. As you hear by the rap at the start, it's about institutionalization, something that really hits home to me. So I tell you what, something I feel like I've kind of felt, not even from like when I first got a job before that, I was in school and thinking about people like, oh, you do the rest of your life. I'm like, well, realistically, you're going to go and you're going to work a job and you're just going to be kind of stuck doing that, and you basically choose something you want to do, because if you don't, then you're just going to stop doing it. And it's like, wow, and it's like, it's crazy. People are like, oh yeah, what you do? Yeah, I'm gonna go to uni, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna do a perfect job, and it's like, it's just not like that. Like, the world, it just isn't like this, and I think it's even more crazy that like we give like so much responsibility to the people, kind of showing us the path, and then also to like the employees as well. Because I think like with institutionalization, it's kind of give it power. It's like they give us money and you give them your life, because when you think about it, in like a working week, what happens? You have what? You give them what, 35, 40, 45 hours of your week? You gotta think, you haven't sleep, you're giving away a large portion of your week just to work a job. So if you're not enjoying what you're doing, man, you're literally giving away so many hours of your life to this workplace a week, just so they can achieve their targets and their goals. And I think it's wild. And you might be like, I feel like a lot of people, obviously this video is not going to apply to everyone, but I feel like one of the main things you've got to take into target is if you enjoy what you do and you enjoy kind of your success, you feel like you play a part in it, that's great, and carry on doing your thing. Like, obviously, people aspire to be like kind of nurses and doctors and go to uni, any kind of job you go to uni and you want that job and you find a perfect employer and it all matches up. Go do your thing, I'm not hating on it. But there's many of us where we just kind of fall into a role or we're just looking for something, end up being there. And we're just kind of doing it just to kind of get by. And a lot of people can kind of relate to this, kind of that feeling just kind of getting by, just kind of, as I say, never pay to paycheck. And but one thing I do think is really important to kind of think about is what happens when you get to that point where you're like, I can't, this is not something I want to do at this moment in time anymore. Like, what is kind of that next step? And to me, and I feel like I'm kind of lucky because I realised kind of what I wanted to do from when I was young. I don't feel like I've kind of implemented it until now, but I do know where I want to go with this. And I've kind of, I mean, I was like 14 when I first started my YouTube channel, and I thought, man, this is going to be like my full-time job. But like when you're young, you don't realise stuff's the same. It's like to tell you when you're like 8 years old, yeah, go out, practice every day, be a footballer, become great every day, grind at it. Academy, the scouts are always watching, go and do it. You're like, yeah. You're like 8 years old, you're like, yeah, and you just go back to like playing Xbox and whatever, and you don't really take it seriously. And then when you get to like 18, you're like, yeah, I'd love to be a footballer. Where are these scouts now? And they're like, yeah, nah, they're with the next crop. Like, you're not important like that. Like, that's kind of how it is. Like, I knew I had something that I was really good at when I was that age, and it's something that I enjoyed doing. But I didn't really put the time into it. I didn't learn how to edit, and it kind of ruined me in the stage, in a sense. And I realize I get to it now, and I'm there like, wow, it's something I actually enjoy doing. Imagine like the kind of 8 hours a day you're putting in to your current work, and instead you put 8 hours into YouTube, so you were creating videos, you could make music, you could be editing, like, it'd be crazy. Like, and obviously, I know not everyone wants to be a YouTuber, it's not the most kind of reliable source of income, or it's not something everyone wants to be in front of the camera. But imagine if you were putting it into, I don't know, you wanted to like ghostwrite for someone, or you wanted to create documentaries, or you want to be a kind of team that does that, you want to be a photographer. Imagine kind of putting your days and your kind of energy into that. And this video is going to speak loads to my kind of creatives and people who kind of want to branch out, kind of want to be a part of kind of establishing kind of new businesses, stuff like that. I think I might be my entrepreneurs, but I've had kind of one mission to speak to everyone to just kind of make you kind of reflect on what's going on in kind of terms of your life as well, because this video is going to do a lot for me. And I don't know if I am kind of doing it, but obviously I do apologise if it's just like kind of scaring or anything. I've got the Workers Man Pint with me Saturday night, so you know, we're all on lockdown, but it looks like you're having a good time. If you haven't got a Working Man's Pint, then what are you doing? Absolutely class. Bit of whiskey and coke. But yeah, I think for me, about this life right now that we're living, I just really want to know, like, what am I going to be proud of me doing in 5 years' time? Because I feel like now I'm 20, back to 21, got a big back to 24. Yeah, like, I don't even get that reference, but honestly, it's just about me. I was working myself proud. I feel like sometimes I look at people, one of the big things I'm kind of guilty of, I look at kind of people that are doing stuff I want to do. So you look at kind of Jews wasn't all he achieved when he was alive. You look at X, these are people that were not even 22. You've got people who are alive now. You've got Roddy Richards, your Lil Tackers, and you think they're so young and so successful. Obviously, I know there's no sort of rush to kind of get towards kind of what you're doing, but there's got to be some point. There's got to be some kind of focus. I mean, I know you can kind of kick off when you're older, but I'd love to try and get it now. That's the position that I'm in, and I'm so young and I'm not got commitments. Because one of the things really does keep people institutionalized in a sense is, imagine if my mum would just kick me out kind of 5 years down the line, like, Lyndon, this isn't it. Like, I want you out, I want you to go to your own place and start paying your own rent. And she gives you 2 weeks to go. And suddenly, there's kind of my money situation would be, instead of me kind of, oh, I'm trying to pay for kind of the best things in life, kind of things to kind of inspire me going on, my kind of music setup and stuff like that, I'd be like, man, I just got to pay the rent every week, I've got to pay the council tax, I've got to pay the electricity. Imagine if I had a kid, it's like, oh, let's support this kid, and they're the kind of things that kind of really keep you kind of boxed in. So I feel like, especially with, I know obviously some people in a situation where they will have kind of kids and stuff, and I know it's a bit hard to kind of get around like that, because obviously you do have to try and keep to your responsibilities. But I feel like whilst we're young, and kind of the majority of people who be watching this will be young, we really need to kind of grab life, kind of, and put it in our hands, because I feel like it is really our place to really go and shine. I hope that's kind of the place that I want to be in the next few years, and I don't want to kind of be like, yeah, I was kind of making this video trying to put my comeback, but I'm still stuck in the same situation in a couple of years' time. I feel like now I really need to kick on, and I really hope I do so. And yeah, you guys are a witness, and I hope you guys kind of spur me on. I mean, you guys kind of spur me out to come back, and like, honestly, really appreciate you. But yeah, no, it's wild. I just want to kind of branch out, and I'm kind of at the age now where it's like, if I was to lose what I currently have going on, and I wasn't to be in work, obviously it would hurt, and obviously I know I'm going to go for kind of dark times and kind of times with less money, but knowing I have time to get to like kind of my graft and kind of what I want to do and kind of focus on myself, I think it'd be quite a blessing in a way. Because yeah, in terms of what I want to do, in terms of kind of internet kind of personality, media style, whatever, like I know it's something I can do by, it's just the hard work that I put in kind of the graft. And I feel like I do have the talent inside me, although it may not always come out. Obviously, I'm trying to learn how to edit. I'm trying to try different kind of video styles, and some come naturally. You may see some bloopers and some bad times, but you know what? That's me, and that's just me naturally. So hopefully, this starts something special. I just want to kind of get into that, and I just want to know kind of down below in the comment section. If you don't want to feel like you're commenting, that's fine. If you want to kind of message me or anything, just kind of what are your dreams and aspirations. Do you feel like you kind of attracted to the space you kind of were before? If you're at uni, or you kind of enjoy everything that you're doing now, do you feel like you can kind of get a job long term what you're doing? Do you feel like, I don't know, you feel like you're on life path? I don't know. I want to have some kind of deeper conversation more than kind of what goes around at the moment. Kind of, yeah, how are you? Yeah, how good? How you cope with lockdown? Yeah. I mean, those kind of conversations, they're great, and obviously you kind of conspiracize about how the government are dealing with things and stuff like that. But like, it's great to have kind of that bigger conversation with ourselves about the world. But yeah, I don't want to kind of bore you guys too long. I know I've been gone for way too long. I've got way more to talk about, way more controversial, man. And if I get cancelled, I get cancelled. It is what it is. But I suppose I'd rather people know me for who I am than like try and think of me for who I'm not. I don't know if that makes any sense. But it's a Saturday night. I'm having a couple more drinks, mess around with some music, and keep it blessed. And I will let you guys go. But have a good day, and peace out, everyone. Yo, lads, I finally had enough. Can't bother to be silent anymore. People think your boy's really gone, and I'm not coming back. Yo, man, I was never tried. We're always on path. And sometimes you go down the world and you be quiet and you be low. I've been drinking in the studio and I've been drinking cognac slow. Now I'm coming at you with this cognac flow. Coming at you with this cognac. He gone for a minute and these pricks already think they won. Even with anxiety, I'm still thinking, what in the fuck have I become? Drop my guard down, I'm finally starting to get clear. Baby, Andy Louise, nigga, will not down to me.